All right, futures pointing south, but there's not a huge sell-off by any means. Dow off 130, NASDAQ down about 120. Keith Fitz back with us this Monday morning. You think investors should focus on defense stocks? Got it. That's a theme you've been playing for months now.
Absolutely. I think China is as dangerous as it gets, Stuart. I wish I didn't have to say that. I wish I didn't feel that way. But the reality of the situation is that was not a weather balloon, and they've got some nefarious plans in the works.
Yeah, but Lockheed Martin, you talked about this a couple of months ago, and so did another guy, D.R. Barton. And I think it's gone straight up since then, hasn't it, Lockheed?
Well, I would love to take credit for that, but the fact of the matter is that's a great stock with great things. It's key to our national defense, especially when we're involved in Ukraine. All of our allies are concerned about what's happening in China. We're going to have to rebuild inventories with some of the world's most sophisticated weapons platforms, and that's the company to do it.
And will America's government provide the money for them to do it? Because the U.S. defense budget is not going to go up that much.
No, it won't. But here's the thing about politicians, right? You know, they may be a lot of things, Stuart, but stupid just isn't in the cards. They're not going to let their constituency, our country, fail because they could have made a decision. So my bet, as has been the case in the past, is that they're going to continue to spend because their backs are going to be pushed up against the wall.
Okay, the big earnings report this week, or at least one of the big ones, is Disney. They're coming out, I believe it's on Wednesday afternoon. I think it's Wednesday. What are you looking for?
You know, Disney's an interesting one to me. I think it's going to be anti-wokeism or woke recovery. In my book, I'm going to be looking for guidance. It was a favorite stock of mine for a long time, but now that the company has got to be in recovery mode, I want to give it a quarter or two and see if they can put the numbers back on the board. It's all about the guidance for me, Stuart.
Do you think Bob Iger would get on the call, I mean, if he does get on the call, and talk about wokeism? Would he do that?
I don't know if he'll do it directly, but he's pretty blunt. And what's really cool about Iger is he's got a great track record of taming, calming investors, and saying the right thing at the right time. So if he gets on that call, you can bet that's going to be his role.
Okay, what's your target price on Walt Disney?
You know, I don't have one, Stuart. I just simply want to see the quarter-by-quarter comparisons. I want to see the numbers rise 4 or 5%. Then I'm going to think very seriously about getting back in, at which point I'll do that calculation.
Is it really all about streaming, Disney Plus?
I don't think so. I think it's about the branding portfolio. It's about all of the movie assets, the toy assets, the park. It's an integrated package. People are making a big stink about streaming, but I don't think they're seeing the bigger picture. To me, it's the branding.
Okay, we shall see. Keith, thanks for joining us. I know we'll see you again soon.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.